Well, that is good, legends. Let me just mute this. Somebody's in the house. Good to see you. Rum Barbecue, Florida Storm Chasing, Curtis Kissinger, Be Fran, Dorothy, Legend Dorothy, Hearts of Gold, Dina Littlehale, Gavin Duffel in the house, Cycles in the house, and Angelia Sparks, our friend Ange is here. Good to see you, Ange. Yeah, I didn't know if it was going to let me start this one or not. YouTube's been doing some really funky things today. But here we are. Yeah, it was trying to make me start a different live stream. GP is in the house, my brother from another mother. Good to see you, GP. Bill Snodgrass is here. Yeah, I'm glad it did too. I mean, I put a message. We would have just started up a different one, no biggie, but it's always nice to start the one you scheduled, right? Yeah. Way Cool Outdoors is in the house, man. Feels like it's been a minute. Good to see you. Yeah. So before we start, the weekly guess the weight, it was bang on 0.200. My friend Nolan over at Mission Discover won 5 entries. He guessed 0.202. You guys are getting better at this every week. I'm getting way less outlandish guesses than I used to. Of course, AAA said I had 3 ounces, but I think he was just being nice. Or he was into some really, really good stuff. Or both. Could be both. Those aren't mutually exclusive. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. I'm actually stoked to be here. I'm always stoked to get together with you guys on a Sunday. But it's a special day. We ended maple syrup season yesterday. Good time. Reached a record for us for the year. 780 gallons of maple syrup. 650 was our previous record. So, yeah. And technically we could still be doing it, but we just called it like that's enough. It's going to be spotty this week. And then as soon as the trees start to bud, the sap gets a little wonky anyways, so we just cut it. Yeah, thanks, Dina. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, Lieutenant Eimelman's in the house. Sebastian is here. Good to see you guys. Yeah. So we had our big end of the season party, and you know, the saying goes, I ain't as good as I once was. So we took it easy last night, but still a really, really good time. You can make birch syrup, Bisay. Birch syrup is actually delicious. I'd say I like it as much as I like maple syrup, but then I might lose my Canadian citizenship. So we'll just leave it at that. GP, so I haven't made, I owe from your live stream, I owe Wes a bottle of the good stuff. So those, like GP knows, he's had my syrup before. I make 10 or 12 bottles a year the old-fashioned way over the fire. There's nothing quite like it. I mean, the stuff we bottle for Costco is really, really good, but nothing beats old-fashioned maple syrup made over the fire. It's absolutely fantastic. So I did bring a few gallons of that home, of the sap home, to make the good stuff. So we'll get a bottle out to Wes, and yeah. Other than that, good time. We always have a really good end of season party. We do all the work to wrap it up. It's a lot of work. Once you're taking down all the lines, because we got the blue. Anyone that lives in syrup country has seen those blue lines with the spigot that goes in between the trees, and it runs to a reservoir. Taking all that down is a ton of work. But then we get together back at the shack. We have a big barbecue. Yeah, and then we have a few lumberjack competitions. It's pretty fun. But yeah, I behave myself. GB, you're too kind, buddy. It is good stuff, though. I actually, I don't even every year I don't even keep enough for myself because I cook with maple syrup. I make a lot of glazes and stuff for the barbecue. Maple bacon bourbon barbecue sauce is one of like my favorite recipes. Yeah. So what are you allergic to, Ange? Are you allergic to the maple itself? Because you might be able to have birch syrup, which is, to be honest, almost just as good. Please don't take my citizenship, Canadian government, if you're watching. Yeah. So yeah, and thank you, Dina, for starting us off with the $10 dono today. This is our last live stream to gather cash because the big giveaway is next month on the 27th, right after YouTube pays out. We'll be doing the great big giveaway in April for all those bags of T.O. pay dirt. It's going to be a good time. Legend Dorothy will be donating a bag of bear prospecting pay dirt as well. Thank you so much, Dorothy. Very much appreciated as always. Mr. Meanleaf's in the house. Good to see you. April Davis. Amazing YouTube channel, guys. Make sure you're all connected to April. And congratulations. I see that April, you just got remonetized. So, way to go. Maggie Rose is in the house. Good to see you, Miss Maggie. Rocking her fancy Carhartt beanie profile picture, which I dig. Yeah. But yes, was an amazing maple syrup season, but with that, it came at a price, right? We've still got, you guys, those that have watched my videos, know we've still got snow in the bush. I'm all packed up actually for a camping trip this week, but we'll see how that works. Mama's Gone Creating's in the house. Good to see you, Mama's Gone Creating. Dorothy is indeed a legend, Gavin. You called it, brother. All right. So we may as well get the festivities started. What time we got? There we go. I'm babbling away about my maple sugar shack. I should put a humble brag in there, and we do the lumberjack competitions every year. I won 3 years in a row. I've won the axe throwing competition. So boys from camp, if any of you are watching, suck it, boys. 3 years in a row. Jeffrey's 13 away from 400. That's awesome. I'm sure pretty much everyone here has you, Jeffrey, but of course, if you don't, make sure you're hooked up to Mr. Button down there. It is like liquid gold. Anytime you can get something from nature to eat and not be buying processed stuff off the shelf, I'm all for it. That's for damn sure. It's been the weirdest year. Like my winter onions aren't coming up yet in the garden. Yeah. But we are supposed to get a wicked warm spell this week. So that's awesome. There you go, Dina. I know all the regulars should definitely be hooked up to each other, but if not, make sure you're getting Dina. Outdoor Wally, good to see you, buddy. Were you out? Yeah. So I showed you guys. I'm babbling on, but showed you guys my pack last week, and yeah, I ended up having to get another one. It wasn't big enough for my upcoming trip, so. Wally kind of just reminded me of that. Wally's a big outdoorsman like myself, likes the big trips outside. So we're almost all packed this week and ready to go for our big spring camping trip. So that's the pack that I ended up having to get into. We're all packed, ready to go, except of course the food. Looking forward to that. couple of days out. We're gonna head down to the lake. I'm hoping that there's gonna be at least some open water where I can catch some fish to eat, but we'll see. Rural Route J-Town, welcome in. It is, Dina. It's an awesome pack. I absolutely love it. It's got I haven't put my air mattress on it yet. The sleeping bag is in there, but yeah. And it's still got plenty of room in there for some food in case my fishing skills aren't up to par. Unfortunately, this time of year, I can't hunt anything. Nothing's in season anymore, right? So, yeah. Yeah, that's it, Wally. That's the plan. Just head down near the lake. Try and find some open water, a place to camp that doesn't have... probably find some pine or cedars because there'll be no snow underneath them. Set up my little two-man tent in just a couple days. V-Town, welcome in. Good to see you. Edward, welcome in. Hope you catch a 7-pound bluegill. Yeah, that would be something else. I'd just be happy with anything a pike. Even this time of year, it's kind of hard to get the bullheads biting, right? So, perch hopefully the perch are running. If I could get a nice mess of perch, that would be fun too. It is, Jeff. It is good to get away. Always clear your head. Out in the outdoors, having a nice campfire. I splurged. I went on Amazon. I haven't packed it yet, but these things are cool. They do take batteries, but it's got the crank, so it's a crank radio. Weighs next to nothing. If I could fit that in my pack, I will. If not, I've got a little tiny digital one, but the crappie are starting to take off, GP. Oh man, that's some good eating there, boy, that's for sure. All right, legends, let's start the party. One number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Yeah, I hope you're having a great day too, Edward. Stick around a bit. Won't take long and we'll get you a wrench so you can connect around all these awesome people. Yeah, that's right. David Canham, welcome in, buddy. Miss Independence in the house. Yeah, crappie are nice. Get a big mess of crappie or bullhead or perch, and the nice thing, they're super easy to fillet. There you go. Whoever subbed to Jeffrey, Jeffrey says thank you. Make sure you guys, when you sub up, you're leaving a comment. And that way people can return the favor as well, right? Plus that helps it stick for the Al Gore rhythm. Sny River, how are you not even a mod in here? Hang on. Let me get you, brother. I can't click on Sny River's name for some reason. Oh, it said, oh, that was Jules. Gotcha. Okay, that's why I can't click on it. Yeah, you are a mod. Gotcha. All right, legends, the closest one to on that entry. Congratulations, Maniac Mining Dan. Getting the party going. Well, I thank you, Mr. Edward. Let me check you out really, really quick. There you go. Nicole Dow is here, my fellow Ontarian. Good to see you, Nicole. All right, legends, let's do another one. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, legends. And a big thank you, by the way, with Nicole here, reminds me to everyone that attended the members only on Friday. It was a really good time. We won our money back and more again. So we'll be rerunning it on Friday. We won 45 bucks on 30 bucks worth of tickets. So go figure. Freedom Fighter UK, welcome in, my friend. Andy's Candy's here. Good to see him, Andy. There we go. It was a good time on Friday, Dorothy. So one thing I will say, and not that I didn't enjoy it, I loved everyone's company and everyone had a good time, but I don't want it to run past like as long as it did. So what we're going to do going forward, we're going to do no more than 10 tickets on a Friday. But if we have extra money like we do this Friday, I'm going to buy some more expensive tickets. So there'll be 10 total, but some of them will be $5 and $10 tickets instead of $3, and we'll have a good time that way. No bubbles yet, Gavin. Mama Bird's in the house. Good to see you, Mama Bird. Yeah, Gavin, we'll be making the bubbles shortly when we're sluicing. There, a little something to tide you over, buddy. All right, legends. Broke down Panners in the house. Good to see you, Broke. Gavin, a little smile. Hillbilly's having. Getting ready to open the bar already, I wish. Number was 38. Congrats, Mr. Meanleaf. Mr. Meanleaf with the pulling in the W. It is almost time for the leaf blower. Almost time to go outside. We're gonna go through, it's gonna be weird. So we're gonna go through this period where I'm gonna have maybe 2-3 weeks outside. Then the black flies are gonna hit and I'm gonna say screw that, and we're gonna move back inside for black fly season, and then we can go back out. And that's kind of what I do in general in life, is I hide out from the black flies. There's 2 weeks for me where the black flies rule the bush and I just stay in. Screw that. I can't stand black flies. I can deal with mosquitoes. Hillbilly. I'm on it, girl. I'm on it. Yes, black flies are horrible. No black flies in Iowa. Jealous. All right, legends, hit it. One number only, between 1 and 50. Let's give away some more entries. Are you Hearts of Gold? My youngest is allergic. It's not that they swell up; they just get they just stick around too long, and they end up, if we're not careful, they get infected on them. You hear mosquitoes and ticks ate them all. That's the one thing that nowadays. I don't know about you guys where you live. Actually, let me finish that in a sec. I don't want to lose my train of thought, which doesn't take much sometimes. Yeah, I don't know about where you guys live. Ticks never used to be a big problem when I was a kid, right? Just seems now they're absolutely ridiculous. So that was the one thing I invested in with my pack, is some good it's a good tick kit. Yeah, ticks, as soon as you hit around the freezing mark, they're active. All right, so I messed up and I had already wrote 2 names down, so we're not taking them away. Number was 4. The actual winner was Dan with 5, but Hillbilly and Mean Leaf had 2. I had already written them down, so we'll give Hillbilly and Mr. Mean Leaf each an entry as well, rather than start crossing out names. Congrats, guys. And Marsh is in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, I actually mama bird out hunting a few years back, got a really bad one, and I ended up getting Lyme disease. Now luckily I caught it early enough, but I had, the big bullseye rash. It was on my back. It was crazy. And man, the horse pills that they give you to make sure you don't get Lyme disease, the things were like, and I'm allergic to penicillin, so I have to take ampicillin. So the pills are even bigger. It was, oh my God. He gave me this bottle. I said, you're not giving me suppositories, are you? These things were freaking huge. Ringo and Czar's in the house. Good to see you. AAA, you had 5 as well. Number was 4 and the winner was 5. So there we go. We'll add AAA to that list. Thanks, brother. But yes. I don't want to slow the proceedings down and talk about things that aren't fun. PA Patriots in the house. Good to see you, brother. Full half is here. Yeah, just give me a sec, guys. I want to show you something. If you're, I know a lot of you guys are prospectors. Let me grab something out of my pack real quick. Call this ATC public service announcement. Now, you get these things on Amazon. These are about $10. It's a little tick kit. I carry it in my pack now at all times. Anytime I'm in the bush, whether I'm prospecting, fishing, hunting. But yeah, it comes with the tweezers, the magnifying glass, and the most important thing, this thing works like a charm. It's like a little white spoon, but it's got a really sharp V cut out of it. And you can, because it's white, you can really see what you're doing. You can make sure you get it all out of you. And that was the problem that I had, was when I did get a tick a few years back, I didn't get it all out, right? Mary's in the house. Good to see you, Mary. Yeah, but definitely, call that a public service announcement. Make sure you have something. Make sure your significant other checks you if, yeah, because getting Lyme disease was no fun. Yeah, you wouldn't have them up in Alaska. I don't know. I mean, grizzly bears, ticks. At least the grizzly bears, you can see them coming, but. Well, actually, Hearts, I didn't I knew I had the tick, and I pulled it, but it was because it was on my back, right? And I was kind of in the mirror pulling it. And then I got home, and 2 days later I had the big bullseye rash, so I didn't get it all. Yeah, it's good to see Way Cool. I think I ran into Way Cool on I think it was one of the fishing forums. I could be wrong. It was nice, always nice to see it, but people get busy, it happens. It makes you allergic to meat. Oh my God. What would I do? Imagine what I'd be like on a plant-based diet. 5 for chat from Legend Dorothy. We can do that, Dorothy. You're awesome. So I was going to give one away. So let me give one away and then we'll do 5 for Dorothy. So let's start with one for me. One number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Vegan MREs. Ugh. The veggie ones. Some of them haven't been too bad. So I can't really complain. The last one was really good, actually. The Mexican rice and beans. Balanced, welcome in. Oh, nice PA. Oh, that's a great time of year, right? When you break that smoker out, that feels so good. Yeah, those that are new here, make sure you subscribe. Stick around. Say hi to everybody. Great crew in here. And we'll get you a wrench so you can connect around. Others can connect to you. Nice, PA. I got a pit boss. I can't wait to break my pit boss out. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome, PA. You're gonna love that. You're like me. You're the kind of guy that'll appreciate just being able to sit by a smoker and feed it all day. And then just dream about what's coming out of that smoker at the end of it. All right, legends, that number was 22. Congrats, Nicole Dow. Way to go, Nicole. Hope Papa Ken had a wonderful birthday on Friday. Yeah, I forgot about that PA. There is that burning off process of all the oil on the grills. Didn't take too long though. All right, legends. For 5 entries, courtesy of Legend Dorothy herself, Dorothy Richardson. One number only, guys. Go ahead. Oh, Blackstones are awesome. I like the griddle ones. We have one of those up the camp. Damn is in the house. Bam! Damn, I know. Good, my good buddy from the fishing community. Awesome. Damn's an absolute legend. We're just talking about doing some fishing. I got my pack packed up. I've got one of those I'm not big on those collapsible rods, but they are great if you do backwoods camping. We're going to be doing some backwoods camping, fishing, cooking over at the campfire. I can't wait. All right, legends. Paul, I love to fish. I've got actually, you know what? It makes sense. Welcome in, by the way, Paul. I've got a bunch of fishing lives on my channel. Maybe before we met or before you started your channel. Yeah, I have tons of fishing lives for pike, bass, and bullhead, my friend. Nice, hearts of gold. That's awesome. Here we once you turn 65, you don't even have to apply. I just finished paying for mine, so somebody really. I said hi to you early. Great to see you around, buddy. Another fisherman there. A guy that likes to fish. Yeah, no worries, Paul. And if you don't check those videos, I'll be live again fishing soon. Michael, how I see it. Welcome in, brother. Good to see you. Hope everything is well with you and your family. I was really sorry to hear about Pops, but all right, legends. For 5 entries, courtesy of Legend Dorothy. Number was 49, the winner, who should be buying a lottery ticket today, Mr. Meanleaf. Lord Rod, we kind of just started the show. We're just about to start the sluicing part of the show. Gave away a bunch of entries, and we'll give away a bunch more. P.S. Brants, welcome in from the Netherlands, just like our friend Paul Van W. Tiny K is in the house. There's some bubbles for Tiny, some bubbles for Mr. Meanleaf, who just won 5 entries, courtesy of Legend Dorothy. Meanleaf, aka Meatloaf. Yeah. There, Paul, I'll give you a quick look. We're ready. We're chomping at the bit. The ice fishing stuff is all packed up. 9 months, Michael. What a legend. The ice fishing stuff is all packed up, and the soft water gear is ready to go, Paul. We'll be out there sooner. Before I know it, I'll be fishing. Before I know it, it'll be winter again, and so goes the cycle here in Canada, right? Yeah. So, Lord Rod, how's the smoking going? So, 2 things on that. One thing, I can no longer say that I'm completely nicotine free for a month, but it was an accomplishment for me. So I mentioned last night at the Sugar Shack was our huge end of season party where we wind everything down. And my goal when I quit smoking was to be able on the weekend to have one really, really nice cigar with a nice glass of whiskey. And I did that last night. And when that cigar was done, I threw the butt in the fire. And there's people all around me smoking, and I didn't have another one. I enjoyed my cigar. That was it. I woke up this morning. I didn't have cravings. I didn't want another one. It was good. So that's where we are, and that's where we're going to stay. Thanks, Michael. But yeah, that felt good to be able to have one really good cigar and then put it away and not have to. Because, you know, that was one of the things that when I quit the first time, a long time ago, that you almost feel like, oh, it's no fair. I like this so much. I can't do it. It's no fair, right? But thanks, everybody. I appreciate you. Oh, Mandy, you'll get there. Pat yourself on the head and say, good boy. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, PA, and exactly, Dan, you're absolutely right. Like, I was just showing you guys my pack. I've been hiking every day. I've been doing in the bush, doing some bushcraft videos, just to keep myself busy. And you know what? I don't keep a lot of junk food in the house because I don't really like junk food. I mean, my favorite snack is popcorn, right? So. Let me get the sluice going while I'm jibber jabbering here. But yeah, my favorite snack is popcorn. So Yeah, trying not to gain the weight is definitely the hard part, but at least keeping only healthy snacks around is helpful. Because I do, of course, when you quit the smoking, you got nothing to do with your hands. And you get hungry and cravings for crappy food all the time. If I really want to chew on something, I've got about 50 packs of MRE bubble gum, so you know, I got that going for me. Get the sluice going. Go set our pitch, get some lighting going. All right, that's looking good. And of course, we'll get way more bubbles in here than we need. That's just how we roll. Your addiction's food, Mama? Nothing wrong with being addicted to food as long as it's good food. I love to cook myself. The problem is being addicted to fast food. It's the problem. Like I've tried to preach to my kids. Like my oldest is 22, and he lives on his own now with he lives with his girlfriend. And he's got like this DoorDash addiction. When I brought that kid up, teaching him how to cook, Fabian's in the house. Good to see you, Fabian. Yeah, I brought the oldest up, teaching him how to cook, and he's just lazy as all get it. When he gets on like a gym kick, he'll start cooking for himself, but other than that, he's such a crumb. Crash, welcome in, Casey. Good to see you, bro. Rolling our sleeves up because we mean business. No idea what that business is, but god darn it, we mean it, don't we? Yeah, it's important. Cooking's an important life skill. That's it, full half. You got her, buddy. Hey, Gene, welcome in, Gene. So good to see you. I mean, typically the worst thing I eat all week is that MRE you guys see me reviewing. Speaking of which, Justin hasn't come in to let us know what he's having for supper yet. Doug Trailfisher, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, today's supper here, ribs, potato wedges, and Caesar salad. You can smell the ribs in the crock pot as we speak. 10 for Gene, you absolute legend. Gene, the drawing is coming up soon. Way to go, Gene, you're an absolute legend. Yeah, where's Justin when you need him to? He's got to try and beat my ribs and potato wedges, which he probably will, the bugger. I don't know if I'm cooking something. Justin's probably cooking something better than me. That's just how our Justin rolls, right? Biscuits and gravy, not bad. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad he appreciates that, Mama's Gone Trading. There's too many parents nowadays that don't. teach their kids to cook. And I mean, quite frankly, there's too many kids nowadays that don't take an interest in it. And you know what? With the price of things these days and the price of eating out, you really got to know how to cook. Nothing wrong with meatloaf, Michael. That's a good meal. My favorite thing about meatloaf is meatloaf sandwiches the next day. 2 slices of Texas bread, big hunk of meatloaf, mayonnaise, and Lowry seasoning salt. Pork roast is good. There you go. We find ourselves, like I find myself eating a lot of pork now. Because of the price of meat, right? Getting like beef nowadays is ridiculous in price. Hey, Anthony Serrano's in the house. Good to see you, man. Ooh. A good, really good gravy is almost an art form. Won't be long either. What are we today? 17 days, wild turkey season opens for me. That's going to be awesome. Looking forward to blasting me a bird. Shooting a turkey directly in the turkey face for that delicious turkey meat. Do your Walmarts, Barry, still get their meat from China? I know our Walmarts are actually really, really improved. I remember when Walmart first started doing groceries here, their meat was absolutely terrible. Now it's really good. Of course, it's really expensive, almost as expensive as everywhere else. So, Tizzy Tisdale, Timmy Tough Knuckles. This is a sluice, and we're going through some dirt. Looking to get ourselves some placer gold. Wicked Point makes a good crossbow. I've got a Hoyt, I barely use it myself. Man. I'm seeing some gold in here, but I did not do a great job of classifying this stuff. This must have been one of those Saturday night left at camp when I classified this, if you know what I'm saying. Have a great night, Michael. Take care. Be well. Until next time, my friend. Too much wild turkey on a Saturday night? Could be. The camp drink is actually, I prefer rye whiskey myself, but the camp drink is actually Maker's Mark, which is a little too sweet for me. Michael, you legend, you didn't have to do that. Candy Cane Content, welcome in, brother. I did get your stickers out for you this week. Michael is awesome. He's a great guy. Absolute legend. Glasgow, welcome in. There's a few others in here from the UK as well. Good to see you. All right, legends, for 5 entries, courtesy of our good friend, Michael, how I see it. One number only, guys. B&B is in the house. So good to see you, Bob. Hope you're doing okay, my friend. Better stay on top of those numbers if I can. I'm going to be rearranging my cabinet back here soon to make room for more stickers. I'm running out of space. I've actually got a bunch that I still haven't put up yet because I don't have room for it. So. Awesome, Fran. I'll get yours out this week. Oh, actually, you know what, Fran? I'm going to send you an email. I have to go through what I have. I have tons of duplicates from others, right? Maybe I can help boost your collection too. Candy Cane Content, if you're still in here listening, I threw a few extras from some other channels in your package as well. Didn't see anything, Bob. Let me take a double check. Nope, not seeing anything, my friend. No worries. Go to the chat. That's weird as hell. If they didn't go through and you got a receipt, they'll probably go through at some point later. and I'll see them anyways. Candy cane in for 2. There you go, brother. No worries, full half. I was late sending it. It was my bad. So typically when I'm late, I feel bad. So I send some extra stuff in with the packages. Right. Living in the sticks, having to drive. If I have one letter to send, it's hard to justify driving a 5.7 liter Hemi, half an hour into town to get one stamp, right? Normally I buy my stamps in packs, but Karen Nuts is in the house. Good to see you. Sparkles, thanks so much, Candy Cane. All right, legends, for 5 entries, courtesy of our boy Michael How I See It. Number was 19. Congrats, Fran. And once again, Mr. Meanleaf, you need to buy a lottery ticket, my friend. That's crazy. Well, happy birthday to Karen's sister as well, and congrats, guys. Finally, a live stream with production value. Well, thank you so much, Doff W. I appreciate that. We try to make it a little bit better and better as time goes by. It is what it is. We have fun. We get together every Sunday, and the most valuable part of it is everybody's company. And I try to make sure that the set is tidy and the music's right and stuff like that. So. Gold coin for 10 jewels. Awesome. Community in general is we can get together, and it doesn't matter if I didn't have all this lighting or sound or music or anything when I first started, that's for sure. And you know what, if you got a kitchen table, a pan, and a bucket, we'll be there. Gold coin for 10 jewels from Full Half. Thank you so much, buddy. No, PA, it's AI music, man. So AI, if you get AI music, it's nobody can own. I've actually put AI music that people have released in my video, gotten a strike for it, appealed it, and well, I didn't get a strike. I got one of those where they say, so-and-so is going to take all your money because you use their music, and then I said, no, that's AI music, and they actually gave it all back to me. Cycle sending gold coin for 10 jewels. Thanks so much, buddy. Stephen Pollock, welcome in, brother. Good to see you, Steven. TTM, welcome in. Thumbs up for 10 jewels from Gene. What a legend. That's it, man. Hit the like, subscribe, share, do the things, folks. They're all free. And as my friend GP likes to say, anything free is worth saving up for. For B&B, 10 for chat. Holy smokes, we got that one. Adam Weiss is in the house. Good to see you, Adam. Bourbon Neophyte in the house. Good to see you. Oh, April 20th. Candy King, if you've got my email, buddy, let me know. I'll put it right up on my community tab and we'll be there. I'll definitely be there for you. Yeah, of course. Of course, brother. Like I said, just email me the time and date and schedule the live stream. I'll put it up on my community tab and we'll see how many of us can attend. All right, legends. For 10 entries, courtesy of our boy B&B. One number only, between 1 and 50. Everything's good, TTM. We're having a nice Sunday, chilling out, fighting some gold. Hanging out. Stick around and we'll get you a wrench, by the way. So TTM, and it's one number and one number only, my friend. I'll take your first one though, so it's no big deal. Yips. But just so you know for future. Wait and see what Mean Leaf says. You should be close. Not a bad strategy. Not a bad strategy today, that's for sure. All right, legends. So for 10 entries, courtesy of B&B, my buddy Bob. Number was 23, the old Michael Jordan. Congrats, Gene and Florida Storm Chasing. Gene and Florida. It's 10 entries for each of you two legends. Courtesy of Bob. That's worth a few. That's worth a few bubbles right there, isn't it? All right, we're almost at the halfway point. Yeah, TTM, stick around, my friend. Interact with the crowd, and we'll get you wrenched up so you can connect around. Lots of great people and great channels in here. No worries, Miss Jean. Good luck to you. The drawing will be in April. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of gold pay dirt to give away. Theme Parks with Caleb, welcome in. So good to see you, man. There we go. right, let's take a little quick peek inside the sluice. Holy cow, 43 legends watching, 76 likes. You guys rock. Shiny going on. Let me block this light and see if this works any better for it. No, that's even worse. I never like to start and stop my sluice to show off the shiny. But yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. A few nice little specks in there. Yes, sir, TTM, that is indeed gold. Spectacular, says Dan. I see what you did there. Nice. 77, 79 likes now. See, that happens. The host opened his mouth. I don't like to ask for likes. It is what it is. Holy smokes, Bob. We can do that for you, you absolute legends. 5 for A3. 5 for chat. Whoa. It's good to have you, Bob. Good to have you back around. Regardless of the super chat, it's just nice seeing you, buddy. All right, legends. For 5 entries, courtesy of my good friend Bob. One number only. Go ahead, guys. Give that another minute for some of the late entry people and the people whose streams are lagging. All right, legends. So for 5 entries, courtesy of B&B, number was 18. Congrats, Mary. Bob, feel free to text me if you want me to refund your money. But congratulations, Mary. Just kidding. Well, thank you, TTM. And the bubbles will head into the floor. It's the basement. That's why I got this cheap rug off Amazon. It could take a few bubbles. Due to vacuum this rug out actually and see if I could find any gold in it. This rug has actually never been vacuumed yet. Which may sound gross, but I do all my gold stuffs every week on this rug, right? So you don't want to just vacuum it every week, and I've been kind of saving it up. I'm not going to do a video on it though. I've already done a basement cleanup video. I kind of feel like that's a once per channel type of thing. And, you know, I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, see, I mean, I could see Wes and Tom vacuuming out their truck and getting a good amount. That makes sense. But I see some of these floor sweeping videos that some people do. And, like, I did a whole whack of prospecting and stuff down here and a whole pile of pay dirt, which probably gave me like 8 grams of gold worth of pay dirt. And I think I found like 0.08 or at the most. You see some of these videos, these guys are pulling out like half a gram. It's like either you're a really crappy panner and a slob, or well, I won't say the rest. You guys can draw your conclusions from that. Chicken fajitas, there's Justin Lynch. There's the man himself, chicken fajitas. That's a good supper. Michigan's heading to the Final Four. Awesome. I'm having, Justin, I'm having ribs, potato wedges, and Caesar salad tonight. All right, TTM, thanks for swinging by. Erwin says, crunchy or creamy peanut butter? You know what? Depends. If it's in a recipe, obviously creamy. But crunchy is my favorite. But thank you for asking. Crunchy peanut butter on toast. If I'm having it on toast, is my favorite. We have, and once again, on a food subject, we have a crowd divided in the chat, but that's okay. Yeah. I don't know though, but I mean, I like the texture, the crunch of the peanuts, right? I get where you're coming from, Justin, but at the same time, But I do like the versatility of having creamy peanut butter in the house because it's better in recipes. Tawny, welcome in. Good to see you. 406 in the house. Tawny's in Alaska. Tropicool, welcome in. I know Tropicool. Let's get you a wrench, buddy. There we go. Tanya, you seem fairly harmless. You're from Alaska. And you're talking about gold. So we'll get you a wrench too so you can connect around. There we go. Yeah, exactly, Steven. Depends what you're eating. And then this is my fellow Brad coming in. Welcome in, RMP, buddy. Good to see you, man. Erwin, keeping count? Attaboy. And he wants neither one. No worries, Tropical. No Tropical from the fishing community. Ooh, a nice flake sitting in the riffle there. Country Tacos in the house. Good to see you. Another legend from the fishing community. D3 is in the house. Good to see you, Tim. Thanks so much for the thumbs up, Mr. Taco. Appreciate you. Only about 800 miles, eh, Triple A? Erwin Curtis sending that chili. Attaboy. At least he didn't send peanut butter. $16 minutes till the bar opens. Yay. Now I want peanut butter. K012, I'm going to give you one chance to never say anything like that in my chat again. Please and thank you. I did actually have, the only reason I'm giving you any break whatsoever, that was a personal gift from my friends GP and Mama Bird because they know I like garden gnomes. So I will show you what that actually is. That is, she's wearing an apron, and that is not a hood. And that is little garden gnome figurine lady flipping you the bird for even bringing that up in my chat. So there you go. And she's not going anywhere because that was a gift from some good friends. Russ P, welcome in, brother. Redneck Wolf, welcome in, my friend. Thank you. Stick around, Redneck, and we'll get you wrenched up. You can connect around some of these other awesome channels. But thank you. I am a hunter and an outdoorsman and a fisherman. I do have an extensive, and I'm also a Canadian, so I have an extensive repertoire of camo and flannel in my collection. Matt the Wolf, welcome in. Jim Brill, welcome in. Yeah, we go overboard. We go overboard on the bubbles just to have a little bit of fun. Obviously, you don't need that much surfactant in your water to let the gold sink to the bottom. Peanut butter is actually good with maple syrup. I like the old, one of my favorites, the old Elvis sandwich. The fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches are awesome. Georgianne, welcome in, legend. Good to see you. Well, there's that weird song that we heard last week. We'll just let that play through. It's like comic relief in the middle of the live stream. This song pops up for us. Yeah, I could use a little less 406, but yeah, it's kind of what we do around here. Well, you see us outside, it gets really, we run the big tub, and I actually take the leaf blower and blow them all over the lawn and stuff. Kind of looking forward to that. I did, Dan. I went to town. I got some soap and got the soap when I got last week's scratch tickets. I'm kind of hungry too. I'm not gonna lie. 10 minutes till the bar opens. We're almost done our cons. We're right on time. You almost think I'd done this a weekend or two. Butter and cinnamon. Ooh, yeah. Jim Brett, I like the cut of your jib. Jim, I think I've seen you in here before. I'm going to give you a wrench just so you can connect around to some folks. Corn cakes, like, is that like cornbread, Ange? Cornbread with honey is awesome. And I make maple syrup, and I've actually never had it with maple syrup. But I think this week I'll be going out, I'll be making another bushcraft video this week. I'm going to show you guys how to make a few funny little bushcraft inventions that are fun. And I'm thinking what I'm going to be cooking over the fire this week is going to be bannock. Just because it's maple syrup season, we're going to make some fresh baked bannock with butter and maple syrup. Riv cab. So what you're seeing here, we've sluiced stuff down on the creek, some creek dirt down to concentrates, and we're running them through a little cleanup sluice, and that's going. And then we're going to pan that out, and we're going to extract placer gold. We're essentially mining, small scale mining for gold here. Martin Ranny, hello sir. Welcome to the channel. Hit that like, do the subscribes. Do the things, man. Do the things. Yeah, it's pretty good, full half. Cornbread and honey. Cornbread's one of those unique breads. It's kind of, bannock is the same way, where you can make it into a dessert, or you can make it into like a bread that you'd have with spaghetti or chili or whatever, just depending on how you serve it, right? Cleaning rocks and making a bubble fort, that works too. I have actually never had, and I make maple syrup, Dina, and I have never had cornbread with syrup. I'm going to try that. I've had it with honey, and it's delicious, so I don't see why it wouldn't be great with syrup. Gene dropping 5 for chat. What a legend. We could do that, Gene. Yeah, exactly, Ange. Cornbread goes with kind of pretty much anything. Yeah, bannock is super easy to make. And you can make it out in the woods. And I will warn you guys in advance of me even doing it, I will probably burn the bottom. Normally I just cut that off and I eat the rest, but cornbread with chili is a must. I like that. I like cornbread with chili, but I also like fresh made like French bread, or like baguette, like a big loaf. Or that's one of the things. Carbs, man, carbs. Now that I quit smoking over the last month, PA Dan and I were just talking about it earlier. That's one of the things I have to make sure of, because that's what I crave constantly is carbs. Bread, like breads and baked goods and stuff. Ham and beans is delicious too. All right, legends. Courtesy of our friend Gene for 5 entries. One number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. 6 minutes till the bar opens. Yeah, that's it, B&B. That's like, I do get the munchies a lot more, I'll be honest, but I'm typically able to stave them off. I drink a lot of coffee, and I think that helps, is drinking, I know drinking tons of coffee is not good for you, but always having a coffee on the go, at least you've got something to sip on. Or Mrs. Gigi, welcome in. Yeah, same, Hillbilly. I do like, when I am on a water kick, I don't like drinking just water. I've always got meal in my pack here for my camping trips. I always keep the meal, the electrolyte meal with I like the berry flavored one. That one's really, really good. Oh, I love sourdough, Justin. I just, you know, hey, Deep North DNA in the house. Good to see you. I love a good sourdough. I love bread in general. That's like one of my weak spots. Bread and red meat. Two loaves of sourdough. I need to move near Karen. I need to move near Hearts of Gold. Get me some of that sourdough. You know what I also like is the sour cream and sourdough, not the sour cream donuts are good, but the sourdough sour cream donuts that they have here are. Beer has water in it, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm with you, Jim Britt. All right, legends. So for 5 entries, courtesy the awesome Gene. Number was 44. Congratulations, Miss Independent. Mary does not like maple flavored stuff. I thought your family heritage is Canadian, Mary. What's wrong with you? To each their own, I suppose. Ouch, Jeffrey, that sucks. All right. So we are done. I can shut this sluice off and show you guys what the gold looks like in the sluice. Then we can open the bar and we'll give away a couple more entries. Why not? Bubbles are looking like your igloo. You know what? Hey, chilling with David B's in the house. Good to see you, man. Mr. Bennett. Thanks, Mr. Meanleaf. Appreciate that. Yeah. I thought about building an igloo this year just for fun, but it's one of those things here where we are, or where I am in Canada, you have to commit to it early in the year, or else all the effort that goes, and I'm talking about a real igloo, like where you freeze the bricks, not just like some fancy snow fort, but all right, it's about time to open up the bar, legends. All right, legends. So while I go get a beverage, one number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Wendell Clark, coincidentally enough, is pretty much one of my favorite hockey players of all time. That time he took out Marty McSorley was absolutely legendary back in '93. Anyways, cheers, legends. Today, let's open up the bar. It's great to see my good buddy B&B back in the house. Awesome. Good to see you, Bob. Cheers, guys. Oh, that sucks, Triple A. You can't ship out of the country. Yeah, coffee's always on hand during the day here too, Fred. All right, legends. So that number was 9. Miss Independent and Mr. Meanleaf. You guys really need to buy some lottery tickets, I'm telling you. Crazy. 5 for Bill, 5 for chat. We could do that, Bill. Thank you so much, legends. Congrats, you guys. You want to clean the owl camera? No, Dan. I got you, buddy. I took a little bit of sandpaper, some 80 grit to the owl camera after last weekend. Brewers is in the house. Good to see you. All right. All right, legends. So for courtesy of our good buddy Bill Snodgrass, the legend himself, one number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Rob McDougall? No, I haven't, Dave. Fill me in. Holy smokes, 98 likes. You guys are awesome. 52 legends in here. You guys absolutely rock. Oh, he passed. I'm going to have to look into that, David. Laura G, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, I think I know the guy, David, because I've been to the Hall of Fame, obviously, and I've been, I am Canadian, of course, but I will look into it for sure, man. All right, legends. So for 5 entries, courtesy of Mr. Bill Snodgrass, the number was 20. Nobody guessed it, but guessing on either side, we got Rum Barbecue and Laura W. Congrats, you two legends. 5 entries for each of you. Cheers, guys. All right, so we got to convert this to a panning station, but first, let me show you guys what the inside of the sluice looks like this week. Got some nice shinies. Don't see anything huge. We got a couple of nice flakes, but nothing huge. I'm gonna figure out how to get this lighting right for it. There we go, that's a little better. There we go. Actually, I could turn this one off now since we're not sluicing anymore. There we go. Some nice shiny stuff in there. There we go. All right. Oh, that's cool, David. I know it was awesome. My Leafs jersey. So, back when in the 90s, you know, I got my Leafs jersey, and I was debating. My favorite number is 4, which is was back then was Dave Ellett's number, but I ended up getting 4. I had my own jersey made with my name on it, but it was between that and a Wendell jersey. Doug Gilmore went to the same high school as me, actually. All right. Get rid of some of these bubbles. Put these bubbles aside for later. Bring them back out next week. Yeesh. And of course I forgot paper towel again. That's okay. Grab a little paper towel. That's how snow is made. Yeah. Exactly. As long as you have no further questions, that's exactly how snow is made. There we go. All right. Just give me a sec. I gotta put the sluice pump. Wants to be flinging water all over the floor, so I'm gonna get this aside in the bubble bucket, so I'm not tripping over sluice, the wiring for the sluice. There we go. Deal with that crap later. Mr. Hogan, welcome in, bro. Super good to see you, as always. Just gonna tilt the water, get some of that water out of the sluice. There we go. Move our sluice stand. Yeah, and I got junk everywhere. I gotta move my pack. There we go. It's almost time for my favorite part of Sundays. Just sitting on my butt, panning, and talking to you guys. I'll take a moment to enjoy a sip of our beer, shall we? I do like Dan's idea from last week of having a rotating stage. Whenever I reach Mr. Beast mode, maybe we'll have one of those built, right? There we go. Park my butt. Yeah, I need a turntable, need something. Someone drop a $10,000 super chat, will you? So I can get a rotating stage. It's not so bad. You know, only takes a few dad noises and we get her done. And bring our light in for panning. Awesome. All right, almost there. Okay. Grab our jet dry before we forget. And a pan. From Mr. Hogan, you absolute legend. Hang on, guys, let me slap a heart on that. Thanks so much, buddy. 10 and we were just saying the big drawing's coming up in April. Another big drawing. Yeah, thanks so much, Mr. Hogan. You're an absolute legend, buddy. Didn't see Brian today. Speaking of, I know Mr. Hogan goes over to visit Brian. I haven't seen Brian today. Hope Brian's doing okay. Go. Clean as a whistle. Wow. Ugh, that's some ugly looking dirt. A lot of black sands there. Get our mat back in. So we're ready for next Sunday. Sluice aside. Oh. All right. Now we can get down to some business. And by business, I mean sitting on my butt drinking beer. And panning and chatting with you guys. Oh. There we go. Nice. Hey, Nolan. Mission Discover, welcome in, buddy. Announced at the beginning that you won the 5 entries for the guess the weight. The actual weight was 0.200. Nolan had 0.202. Yeah, there's a raspberry hedgehog sticker up there. There's a couple on the doors, actually. All right. Get this light a little closer, guys. I want to make sure I don't have the light going in the camera. There we go. Nolan. Yeah. I'd be guessing in ounces, I guess, if I stared at mine. Not a bad problem to have, though. So another week with no pickers, but that's kind of to be expected. When I don't get pickers, I tend to get excited that I'm going to find fine gold, and that's usually the way it works. So fingers crossed, guys. I mean, we know we got some gold, so. Don't know yet. We don't know how much gold yet, Tiny. I just noticed the camera's looking a little wonky. Let me get you guys straightened out. There we go. There we go. Hey, welcome back. Cheers, Maggie. Yeah, Jim Britt, we're hoping it's a nice little haul. We normally get somewhere in the neighborhood of 0.2, give or take. I think our best week here ever was a little over 0.3, but we had a 0.1 gram picker in that 0.3, which really helps things. Heath Doty's in the house. Good to see you, Heath. Yeah, Dan, get out there and bring our friends some dirt, will you? Don't be a crumb. Wow, definitely some fine gold in this stuff, guys. And some heavy, heavy black sands. Well, I guess if Fran is one of those rockhound people, it's probably good that you bring the rocks home, Dan, because then you get to control the intake of rocks. Because any rockhound people I've ever met will like pick up almost absolutely everything. Did Skeeter come in? I missed it. Oh, there you are, Skeet. How's it going, brother? Good to see you. That cute. Including leverite, exactly, Dan. I was finding they're the heart-shaped rocks. Yeah, I love UV reactive rocks. Youper lights. I love hunting Youpers. I got something I got to get together to send to Stephen Pollock too. I did promise him at least one Youper, but I don't have any big ones, so I might have to send some several smaller ones. We'll see. Yeah, Youpers are awesome. The ones I've got left are all smaller ones. So I'm due to go back for a hunt. Thanks for the sparkles, Mr. Skeeter. Man, this is some tough stuff. It's weird. It's a mix of flakes and fines. Nothing really chunky, but trying to get the flakes to move off the black sand is difficult. That's the next thing I want to get for the desk. I mean, since nobody donated $10,000 for the rotating stage, I want to get a camera I can run off a monitor so you guys can see like what this looks like from above. Want me to pan to the tempo of the music, Dina? That actually kind of works. It all depends on what the song is, right? This may not be the best song to pan to the tempo. Oh, I don't know if that's... There's a piece I could pick up. Oh my God. Okay, so there's a piece of gold here. I don't know if we call it a picker or not, because I can pick it up. I'll show you guys at the end. But it is so dirty, and I'm not even 100% sure it's, yeah, it's gold. Yeah, really, really dirty. That's why you got to be careful when you're panning. Freestyle for us? Yeah, that's not happening, AAA. Jennifer, welcome in. So good to see you. So yeah. Yeah, all gold is good gold. Wow. Let me see for a second. I don't want to lose this on you because I want to be able to show you guys what this looks like. And why you have to be so careful when you're panning out wild dirt as opposed to like a pay dirt. Like anyone that's ever done Miskimo Sons or Yukon Alley's dirt would know what it's like if you don't prospect yourself, and how you have to be so careful. Yeah, I'm gonna put that to the side to show you guys later. But yeah, that's a piece of gold, but it is mostly black, and the only reason I know it's gold and could flip it around was because I moved it around in the pan and it stayed up there with the gold, right? Pouring rain there, is it, David? Enjoy your safety meeting regardless. Wow, there's a lot of fines in here. All right, this is some pretty tough panning. Whew. Take a break. Let's give away a couple of entries, shall we? All right, legends, one number, only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. There we go. You. Had to mow. I couldn't mow my lawn if I wanted to right now, Mr. Hogan. It's covered in snow. I will say, like, I just saw Hearts mention that the river is low. We've had a really, really slow thaw this year, which concerns me from a prospecting perspective on my property because I rely on that big spring thaw to rip through tailings piles, right? And it's been really, really slow. But that being said, I did hike back, and the clay bed is almost ready. Standing water, holy cow, Jennifer, that's crazy. I mean, we got a lot of standing water in the bush right now, but nothing in the rivers, creeks, and ponds. They're flowing. But we do still have almost a foot of ice on the lakes, but it's not the kind of ice you could walk out on. It's like that really, really crappy white ice. And we're supposed to hit, I think it's 65 degrees on Wednesday. That should like really kill it. We should get a good fast rush on Wednesday, I'm hoping. Dina, I would love it if you put even just, I know that your reception is crappy there at Coos. Believe me, I know that firsthand. And I know you can't go live, but even some shorts of Coos would be awesome. I love Coos. Green grass most of the winter. I wouldn't know what that's like. All right, legends, that last number was 25. Congrats to Mama's Gone Creating and Mary. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Karen. I think people would like to see, it'd be good for your channel too. I think people would like to see that. Shrimping is good. Oh man, if I lived near where I could get like really cheap shrimp off the dock, ooh, I love me some shrimp. Mary rigged. Mount Washington is gorgeous most of the time. I really like Mount Washington. Miss Independent, are you saying you had 25 as well? Let me double check you. Since I'm sitting on my butt and it's easy for me to do so. Oh, you were talking about loving shrimp. Gotcha. Dan, go find Fran some rocks. That was polite. All right, what time we got here? We got 11 minutes to pan and show off the stuff. Yeah, I love shrimp, Miss Independent. It's one of my favorite foods, actually. I love seafood in general. Like, I love lobster, I love crab. I find, especially crab, is a lot of work, man. Like, getting through all that shell and stuff just to get to the meat. I'm like, ugh. That's why I like shrimp. They're so easy. All right, let's get this cleaned up. Bob and Curtis, I don't know if Bob and or Curtis are still in here. If they are, drop a link to the shit show. If there is a shit, I believe there's a shit show tonight. But drop a link, I'd be more than happy to pin it and meet you guys over there later. Oh, Jennifer, that sucks. Yeah, Curtis, go ahead, drop your link, bro. I can never promise I can make the shit show, because after this, after I do my live, you know, I clean up and then I gotta, you know, I got my own cooking and stuff to do, but I'll definitely try to make it, at least for part of it. One second, Curtis. All right, I see it's on your channel. There we go. There we go. All right. No worries, Curtis. All right, now let's get this dirty piece of gold in there as well, because all gold matters. I want to show you guys how easy it can be to miss a piece of gold when it looks like that, and just forcefully wash it out of your pan. There we go. What time do we have? 22. Might end a little early today, but that's okay. Or we might not. We might be right on time. Who knows? We still got to pick a winner and then do the whole ticket thing. So there we go. All right, guys. So there's the gold from this week. Keeping in mind that is really thin, flaky gold. I'll put my fat finger in there for perspective. Really thin, flaky stuff. But look how dirty that one piece on the bottom is, and how easy it would have been to miss that, right? And I put that on the shiny side. Well, there. See how dirty that looking that piece is? The other side, I flipped it so you guys can see it's gold, but the other side is completely black. So really super easy if you're inexperienced to miss a piece like that. That's why I always tell people you got to be patient when you're doing this stuff. And I get it, because patience is not always my strong suit either. There you go. Get in the tripod, you guys. Come on. There we go. No, Mama, it's not mercury. It's covered in black, whatever it is. So one thing about the area that I prospect, it's what I'm panning is rock crush that's come out of tailings. So it's whatever that black is, it was a host rock at some point. So whatever that host rock is, who knows? Very dark color though. Very dark colored host rock. Could even be, yeah, who knows what it is. Have a good one, full half, my friend. Have a good supper. All right, let's rearrange some things. There we go. All right, legends. 542. We're going to give away one entry, and then we're going to give away the entry to potentially win the pay dirt and or a lottery ticket. Deep North tonight on Curtis's. Nice. DNA will be on Curtis's show. An L-shaped desk. Yeah, and then I'd have to move the camera around and have two backgrounds. Yeah, it's not so. You know what, Dina? I can't wait. We'll be outside soon. All right, legends. One number only between 1 and 50. This is just for an entry, courtesy of yours truly. And then we'll give away a shot at the pay dirt. Angry Warrior Tackle Box, welcome in, my friend. Christopher Lee, welcome in. Numbers are between 1 and 50, Christopher Lee. But welcome in, my friend. Feel free to guess again if you'd like. Catch me in the morning. Good to see you. Hey, Muscle Shell, welcome in, brother. There we go. No worries, Christopher Lee. Great job portraying Count Dooku in the Star Wars series, by the way. Azazel, welcome in. Good to see you. It has been a while. Yeah, some of the channels, because YouTube likes to see an active chat, right? Some of the channels want people to keep guessing. But then, like, I've seen certain channels, and I won't name anybody in the gold community, that do that, and then they miss it. And people, like, will go through 1 through 50 like 10 times, and then they miss it because everything's moving so fast, right? Oh, Azazel, not too much is new. Just chilling. Doing the gold thing as usual. All right, legends. Yeah, I guess until you win, which is great, Hillbilly, but yeah, the host misses it, and just turns into a crap show. Anyway. Yeah, those are, well, some of them are magnets, some of them are stickers. Yeah. Stuff viewers and other gold channels sent to me and stuff. All right, legends, the number was 49. Congrats, Mama's Gone Creating, Miss Independent, and Mr. Meanleaf again. So it is time, guys. What time we got? Oh yeah, we're right on track. Yeah, Mr. Meanleaf, you need to go out and buy yourself a ticket, sir. Or win this one that we're about to scratch if it's a ticket. All right, legends. So this is for either a bag of pay dirt, you got a 1 in 10 chance, or a lottery ticket that we'll scratch live for you right now. Hey, Mrs. Scooter in to dab on them haters. Good to see you, Melissa. Hope you guys did well out fishing. I was watching you a little bit before I went live. All right, legends. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Nice, Melissa. That's awesome. All right. The pupper's making a brief appearance. Stick his nose in things. No worries. No worries, Melissa. It's all good. Been a nice stream. Had some people we haven't had for a while come in. Met some new people today. Really cool. Well, there he goes through the back again. Pretends he's camera shy, but he keeps photobombing us now every week. It's crazy. All right, let me double check. 113 likes. That's awesome. It's been a nice stream. It's always nice to get some new people in. I mean, I love hanging with all of you every week, but the more the merrier. Of course, we have our members only now, which is like, I kind of feel it's like our little secret. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he just like photo bombs, Dean. I don't know what's up with him. Because he, like, trying to get him on, to take a picture, you point a phone at him, he's like, all right. Number, ladies and gentlemen, was 11. Our winner for today, N. Marsh. Congratulations, N. Marsh. I know you're here almost every week, and I don't think you've ever won one yet, which is awesome. So, N. Marsh, we're going to need a number from you, sir, between 1 and 10. Or you might have won once. I could be wrong. Might have won once back when we were doing the gold backs and stuff. N. Marsh would like envelope number 8. All right. Sorry, I'll reach back. I'll grab the envelopes. The envelopes. Side. That's the way this works. You find the gold back, you win a bag of pay dirt. You find a lottery ticket, we scratch it, and you win whatever's on there. If it's under $25, you win that in entries. If it's 25 or over, you can take the cash, sir. Oh, there we go. Envelope number 8. And today, we got a ticket, and we will be playing crossword. We actually, during the members only, on Friday, we scratched a crossword for Nicole Dow's father for his birthday and won 25 bucks on it. It was our first $25 winner. Let me get this aside. There we go. Push the big comfy chair out of the way. Grab the old man's spectacles. Where did I put? Oh, and I need the ticket scratchers. Let me grab my ticket scratcher. All right, guys. Run you around the corner. There we go. Good luck, Mr. N. Marsh. Almost. We need a Dina. Think about this. You're good at that. Something for a lottery ticket scratcher emoji. Like I've got the fancy little rainbow jobby I got off Amazon. Yep. Problem is, like, this one is going to last me a freaking lifetime, and they make you buy them by the 3-pack. But all right, here we go. First letter is G. Well, as in G, we're off to a good start. 2 in the first word. G in dragon, as in dragon D's. No, I'm not going to say it. Family friendly show. All right, you don't see any other G's. Let me spin this around so you guys can yell at me in chat if I miss something. I think there's a B. And we do scan this with the ticket app later. Anyways, H. I do kind of think, like, I know this is a family-friendly channel, I do think they are trolling us by having dragon and nut on the same ticket. Just saying. See any more H's? I. Quite a few I's. Aghast has an H, says Mama. Thank you so much. You guys are so much better at this than I am. There's an I am biased there. N. Always good when you get an N. Get an N and a N in dragon, an N in nut. No coincidence. L. All right, so we've already got one word. We need 2 words to get a winner. So that's good. Halfway there. Skin has an N. Thanks, guys. I'm kind of standing like sideways trying to do this, right? So I'm not even behind the tripod looking and seeing what you guys are seeing. So thank you so much, guys. Let's see if I missed any L's. Let me know if I missed any L's. I don't think so, but C. Only the one C that I can see. A. Quite a few A's. That's good. Very Canadian ticket. Lots of A's. D. There we go. P. See anything else? A in leapfrog. Thank you, catch me in the morning. See any more P's? E. That's always a good one to get. Let's see any more E's that I missed. U. The race has a second E, says Mama. Thank you so much. Why? Well, why not? Why in gymnasium? F. K. You in doubt? I'll have to find doubt. Thank you. Could be important because we're only missing one letter in menu. Hey Grant, welcome in. Welcome to the channel. Consider subscribing, please smash that like button. Do the things. We're cheering on Ed Marsh's ticket right now. X. No X's, I don't think. Nope. It'd be like that, eh, ticket? Throw an X in there for nothing. J. I don't think there's a J in here either. Man, oh man. And R. Okay, I know we have some R's, so there's still hope. There's still hope. Oh, wow. Not seeing it. Nope. All right. Let me scratch this thing here. We're going to scan this because there's an online game built into these crossword tickets, but I can't play it obviously because yeah, I'm using and I can't use this phone as a scanner. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to grab my where did my second device go? That was poor organization there, ATC. There it is. Of course, buried in the cabinet. Guitar Jones, welcome in. Good to see you. Get the second device turned on. Should have had that done in advance, but that's okay. $7 is it 7 tonight? The shit show with Curtis. All right. Fingers crossed, our cheap second device is booting right now. We'll get the ticket checker going. They're pretty good. That ticket came close to winning, but they always come close to winning. Like if you would have had a T, you would have had like, wow, a fortune. Yeah, 7 p.m. is the shit show. See you guys there. We're running late tonight, so I do apologize. The crossword tickets take a bit longer to scratch than the other ones. All right, there we go. Let me find the ticket scratcher. There it is. Let this thing load up. Come on, you. Just move my thumb a little so you guys know I'm not frozen. Holy smokes, come on, you. Now you know why this is my second device, right? Needs an update, as if. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. You gotta be kidding me. Shut up and just update my ticket scanner. Well, you need an update for a ticket scanner is beyond me. Things these days, I'm telling you. Yeah, they always happen at the worst times. It's my fault though, Dina. I should have had this up and ready. I forgot because when we do the members only I use this device, the one I'm streaming on, because I'm streaming from my laptop and webcam, right? So, but we got time. I don't think there's anything going on until Curtis's shit show. And you know what? Honestly, people want to bow out. They can feel free to bow out. It's not the end of the world. There we go. Open. You can see their update is not making it run any faster on this older phone, but there we go. Da-da-da-da. There we go. There's a scanner. Tap the scan. Survey says all that to let us know what we already figured. Better luck next time. So Neil, and not Neil, sorry, and Marsh. Don't know if it's Neil. For some reason, I feel you're a Neil. That being said, and Marsh, that's 3 free entries for you anyway, buddy. Get free, just 3 free just for picking the right number. So there you go. All right, I'll let everyone go. I'll let everybody go off, prepare supper before the shit show tonight. There we go. Well, thank all of you for coming. It was a great stream. I really enjoyed today. It flowed nice. Everyone was in a good mood. Some good music, some good friends, some good times. I'll see you. I'll have a video or 2 out this week, and members only on Friday is going to be a lot of fun. I already got the tickets for that. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. Love all of you. Peace. Have a good one. And we'll catch you later, guys. See you over at Curtis's later.